comfortable. A crowd gathers. And the poet says, what is the matter? Why are you laughing so much? Why you are ridiculing me? Some said, Tabriji said, unless you have broken your neck, why don't you look at the moon in the sky directly? The moon is there, the full moon is there, and this poet is sitting with a bowl of water and looking into the bowl of the water at the reflection of the moon. Seeking truth in scriptures, seeking truth in philosophies, is looking at the reflection. If you ask somebody else how you should live your life, you are asking for misguidance. Because that man can only say about his own life. And never two lives are the same. Whatsoever he can say and impart to you will be about his own life. And that too only if he has lived. He may have asked somebody else. He may have followed somebody else. He may have been an imitator himself. Then reflection of the reflection. And centuries pass. And people go on reflecting the reflection and the reflection and the reflection. And the real moon is always there in the sky waiting for you. It is your moon. It is your sky. Look directly. Be immediate about it. Why borrow my eyes or anybody else's eyes? You have been given eyes, beautiful eyes, to see and to see directly. Why borrow understanding from anybody? Remember, it may be understanding to me. The moment you borrow, it becomes knowledge to you. It is no more understanding. Understanding is only that which has been experienced by the person himself. It may be understanding for me if I have looked at the moon. But the moment I say it to you, it becomes knowledge. It is no more understanding. Then it is just verbal. Then it is just linguistic. And language is a lie. Let me tell you one anecdote. A chicken farmer, dissatisfied with the productivity of his flock, decided to use a bit of psychology on his hens. Accordingly, he purchased a gay-colored talking parrot and placed him in the barnyard. Sure enough, the hens took to the handsome stranger immediately, pointed out the best tidbits for him to eat with joyous clucks, and generally followed him around like a bevy of teenage girls following a new singing star sensation. To the delight of the farmer, even their egg-laying capabilities improved. The barnyard rooster, naturally jealous of being ignored by his harem, set upon the attractive interloper, assailed him with beak and claws, pulling out one green or red feather after the other, whereupon the intimidated parrot cried out in trepidation, "Desist, sir, I beg of you, desist. After all, I am only here in the capacity of a language professor." Many people live their life as language professors. That is the falsest kind of life. Reality needs no language. It is available to you on a non-verbal level. The moon is there. It needs no bowl and no water. It needs no other medium. You have just to look at it. It is a non-verbal communication. The whole life is available. Just you have to learn how to communicate with it non-verbally. That's what meditation is all about. To be in such a space where language does not interfere, where learned concepts don't come in between you and the real. When you love a woman, don't be bothered what others have said about love. That is going to be an interference. You love the woman, the love is there, forget all that you have learnt about love. Forget all Kinseys and forget all Masters and Johnsons. Forget all Freuds and Jungs. Please don't become a language professor. Just love the woman and let love be there and let love lead you and guide you into its innermost secrets, into its mysteries. Then you will be able to know what love is. What others say about meditation is meaningless. Once I came upon a book. A Jaina saint has written that book about meditation. It was really beautiful. Just few places were there where I could see that the man has never meditated himself. Otherwise, those places cannot be there. But they were very few and far in between. The whole book, on the whole, almost 99% was perfect. I loved the book. Then I forgot the book. For 10 years I was wandering around the country. Once, in a village of Rajasthan, that saint came to meet me. His name looked familiar, and suddenly I remembered the book. And I asked the saint, why you have come to me? He said, I have come to you to know what meditation is. I said, I remember your book, and I remember it very well, because it has really impressed me, except few defects which showed that you have never meditated. The book was perfectly right, 99% right. And now you come here to learn about meditation. Have you never meditated? He looked a little embarrassed because his disciples were also there. I said, be frank. Because if you say you know meditation, that I'm not going to talk about it, then finish. You know. There is no need. If you say to me frankly, at least be true once. If you say you have never meditated, only then I can help you towards meditation. It was a bargain, so he has to confess. He said, yes. I have never said it to anybody. I have read many books about meditation, all the old scriptures. And I have been teaching to people, that's why I feel embarrassed before my disciples. I have been teaching meditations to thousands, and I have written books about it, but I have never meditated. Now, you can write books about meditation, never coming across the space what meditation is. You can become so efficient in verbalizing. You can become so clever in abstraction, in intellectual argumentativeness, and you can forget completely that all the time that you have been involved in these intellectual activities is a sheer wastage. I asked the old man, how long you have been interested in meditation. He says, my whole life. He was almost 70. He said, when I was 20, I took sannyas. I became a Jaina monk. And those 50 years since then, I have been reading and thinking about meditation. 50 years thinking and reading and writing about meditation. Even guiding people into meditations. And he has not even tasted once what meditation is. And this is the case with millions of people. They talk about love. They know all the poetries about love. But they have never loved. Or even if they